Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. In the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch, Siman Reish Mem Beis, If Yud Aleph, the Alter Rebbe mentions one of the takanas that Ezra was misaken. Ezra tiken shoyu machapsim begodim b'chamishi b'Shabbos. Ezra was misaken so that Shabbos should be prepared and no rush into Shabbos and beautiful, that all the laundry should be done on Thursday. They covered Shabbos. So Shabbos, for the honor of Shabbos, you should have clean clothes and not the last minute. There's many reasons. Either it should be Thursday, so it shouldn't be the last minute, and you should have clean clothes. So make sure on Thursday all laundry should be done. So you have white clothes on Shabbos. Avo be'erev Shabbos, Friday, ein pnai l'Chabbos. You don't have time on Shabbos, Friday, to wash clothes. They should Shabbos. Friday, you have to do the last minute touch-ups on cooking and everything else. Laundry, Ezra was masakin, should be done on Thursday. Takanas Ezra, no small thing. All right, sure enough, every Jewish home always has the shiloh with the last minute laundry. What can we do, etc., etc. So the shiloh always comes up, especially when you have small children and you have laundry to be washed the last minute. How about very close to Shabbos, so close that the machine, you put in a load and it might even go into Shabbos time, Lichbenchen time, and the washing machine is still going. Do you have to stop the machine before Shabbos? Do all laundry have to be done, finished, clean before Shabbos? Or being that it's happening on its own, it's taken care of on its own, could you let the machine do its job? What does the halacha say about that? What shilas may it be? If the person is not physically doing it, it's an electric machine. What shilah may there be? So we all know that it's all based on a machlekes between Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel in a Mishnah in Masechta Beya, where Beis Shammai said that Beis Shammai held that just like a person himself has to rest on Shabbos, all his belongings have to rest on Shabbos. And my machine has to rest on Shabbos. And Beis Hillel said, no, as long as you are resting, your malachas, your kalim, if it was done in a legal manner on Friday, it could finish it off during Shabbos. And there are different examples that are mentioned in Shulchan Aruch, Siman Reish Nun Beis. There is a question of dropping things, wool to become full of dye, full of paint. Friday, putting it in to start soaking the paint. There are different discussions as it's brought in Shulchan Aruch. But then it comes into another shaila. In Siman Reish Nun Beis, Seif Tes Vav, besides the actual malacha part, that there is washing clothes, which is a malacha, extension to malabain, but it's already being done. It's in the end process. I am not doing it. The machine is doing it. There's another thing, and that's Reish Nun Beis Seif Tes Vav. Says the Alter Rebbe, Muter litein chitim l'toich rechaim shel mayim samach lechashecha. A person is allowed to put wheat into a water millstone Friday afternoon close to Shabbos. And he puts his wheat there, and chonin kol Shabbos kula, and the millstone will do the grinding itself. He'll go to shul and he'll let the millstone do the grinding by itself. He drops it there before Shabbos, and the keli is going to do the job by itself. Even though it's my millstone, And everybody knows that my machine is going to do the grinding on Shabbos. And even more so, it's not a quiet machine. It's a klap davek. Says the Alter Rebbe, "Ve'ein chosheshim lahashmas kol ha'rechayim b'Shabbos." You don't have to be worried about the noise making of this machine, this mechanism that's going to be taking place on Shabbos. Shelo yoimru, that people are going to say, "Oh, Rechayim shel ploini teichanes b'Shabbos." This guy's millstone is clapping away on Shabbos, and everybody says, "Oh, this guy must be grinding on Shabbos. Oh, what's going on with him?" Don't worry. Why not? Because everybody knows that you don't have to be by the millstone all time grinding it. Everybody understands. Everybody knows that the mill goes by itself. Nobody's going to suspect that the Yid is standing there grinding with the machine. Everybody is going to say, "Oh, he most probably put the wheat there before Shabbos, and he went to shul to dance l'chadoidi." And that's what's happening. And the machine is working by itself. And that's why it's allowed. So if you think about that, what would be by the machine, your laundry machine? If somebody walks into your house and hears their laundry, your machine clopping away, he said, obviously you put it in before Shabbos. You're not standing there doing it by hand. However, there's an opinion that argues and says, I'm sorry, even in this case, you're not allowed to. And this second opinion holds, whenever there is noise, whenever anything, that any malacha is being done, and there is noise, even if the malacha is being done by itself, it should not be done on Shabbos. Because there's pasnish, it's a desecration of Shabbos. Somebody might say, Shabbos hischil malacha. It looks like it started on Shabbos. Elohim Kain, the exceptions of the rule may be, Shahamalacha nasis b'rshus nachri, unless it's being done in not a Jewish home. Ve'ein shem Yisrael nikla arla klal. It's not associated to a Jewish name. And he says, let's say the machine is in a Goyish neighborhood. Nobody could attribute it to a Jew. Okay? And the Alter Rebbe says that's the way. And you can't attribute it, or if it's a hefsid meruba, or if the situation would be a very big loss. If not for a very big loss, I have to be concerned with what people might say. So back to, if that's the outcome of that halacha, to leave a machine clapping away, if it is making noise, to leave a machine that is making noise, it is strongly suggested, based on this halacha the Achronim bring, it's strongly suggested that the same would be by laundry, a laundry machine. The same would be anything that makes the slightest noise. There is a zilzol Shabbos, and you should, unless if you know that it's going to be finished. Maybe some place can say if it's going to be finished after lichbenchen, before Tzeis HaKechavim, fine. That wiggle room space we could give you. But if it's going to go into Shabbos and it makes noise, there's a zilzal Shabbos. It's preferable, unless there's hefsim meruba, which in this case doesn't even apply. If you won't have your clothes, doesn't necessarily apply to hefsim meruba. It's a pasnish. It's not for covered Shabbos that it should be allowed.